Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time, we saw Kaguya off to wherever she went to, and met Queen Himiko, who told us that she needs to get to Oni Island to destroy these monsters. Oni Island disappears every day at sundown, and reappears in a different random location across the sea. Her crystal ball will tell her the location it will appear next, but even if we know where it'll appear, we need the water dragon's help to access it, because there's a barrier around it. Obviously, the water dragon is rampaging, so we need to go see the Dragonians in the Dragonian domain to see what is up with the water dragon, because apparently they control it. So here we are back in Ryoshima Coast, because Himiko gave us a border pass to allow us access to northern Ryoshima Coast. Yes, it's a different area. Before we can actually get in there, well, we could get in there, but I want to do this devil gate. You may notice I have negative godhood. If you don't understand what that means, you can have negative godhood by running away from battles. When I was capturing footage for the, what's it called? The Thieves' Glove, I just kind of showed it off and then ran away from battles. That decreases your godhood. Yours is Fireburst. That was not Fireburst. That was not Fireburst either. Okay, well, I missed that. Whatever. How did you get stunned? What stunned you? You know what? Whatever. I'm taking advantage of it. Actually, a good way to deal with wheels is... Do I have a sub-reflector? I do. A good way to deal with wheels is to counter them like that. Wheels, as I said, are some of the most annoying enemies in this game. What is your full finisher? Power Slash? Okay. I would expect the Storm one to be wind, but whatever. Yeah, you can have negative godhood. I'm not exactly sure about the effects of it. I believe you just take more damage. That would be a likely case, because with more godhood you take no damage. With less godhood you take more. Makes sense to me. These rocks, we can't cut them yet. Is there any treasure in the area? I'd rather check, because I don't like this treasure, even though it really doesn't matter. This is a Mermaid Spring, by the way, if you want to teleport here anytime. There's horse eyes. I'm not going to feed the horses. Okay, whatever. I'll search for treasure another time, maybe. Regardless, hey, that's a border key. A permit from Queen Himiko to cross the border. What on earth are you doing with something like that? Well, rules are rules. Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. You must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate straight away. Why would you assume the wolf is on important business? Like... Well, it's a wolf. I guess, you know, it didn't just steal the border pass or get it through some other means. It must be business. Now then, where's this Dragonian domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea. But I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon. It's just you swim so slow that you practically put me to sleep. Well, that's nice. Thanks, Ethan, for the compliment. Didn't he just, you know, defend our flaws earlier? Whatever. Bonjour, Amaterasu. I trust you enjoyed your little adventure through that hole. The city's air has sure cleared up, thanks to you. Just ignore him. Maybe he'll go away. Come on, Ami. Why so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big curse zone out here, but yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions. What? I really wanted to wait for you two. But I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. The sea off Ryoshima Coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend? What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy? Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. So, my little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please? Huh? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway? You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist, but cannot paint a picture of his life dependent on it, are you? What? Oh, nothing. It is just something some old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece? I mean, there's so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it is hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Or you could stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced. Excusez-moi, you didn't have to get all hot under the color. It would appear I have struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for you this time, I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. Well, that was certainly interesting. Regardless, North Ryoshima Coast, there's a few new enemies here. Well, a few. Like one. Well, actually, I don't know. These guys, aren't there? There's a number of new ones. Including this thing, which I believe is the nose doom wheel? I forget the name. I sad part is I actually did some research for once, you know, surprising, huh? And looked up like the enemies in this area. I don't know why I didn't find this one. I'm not. I actually remember seeing it. I think, and I was like, I guess that doesn't actually appear. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah. Nose Doom Wheel thing. You'll see the name on screen, obviously, when the bio appears. And its full finisher is Veil of Mist. Over here, well, it's obviously that over there. We'll go over there later. We have some other business to attend to. We have to find the Dragonia Domain, of course. But over here, dig this up. Stray Bead. Pretty easy to find. Pretty sort of sitting here out in the open for whatever reason. Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing some battle. Well, unfortunately. I don't know how unfortunate that is for you people. These enemies are kind of like black imps, these other guardians. They're kind of like black imps in that they have those little skulls or whatever floating around them, charms, whatever you like to call them. You have to destroy them, power slash them, to fully, well, to make them vulnerable, I suppose. Yours is Cherry Bomb, if I remember correctly, which is going to kill him anyway, so okay, I didn't remember your full finisher was anyway. I'm going to assume it was Cherry Bomb, because most Guardians' full finisher is, kind of like most imps' full finisher was power slash, but yeah, I'm not going to do every battle. I kind of just want to see the new enemies, because, you know, okay, we have an Abume here. I'll just run away from fights if an old enemy, because I don't think you want to see me fight Abume and, you know, old enemies like that. There's an Ultimate Origin Mirror here. You don't have to touch Ultimate Origin Mirrors to make them active for transportation. Aha, that's a good idea. That would sell like hotcakes. A donut in the shape of Oni Island. The Doni Nut. It'll be great. Look, you can see Oni Island from here. This is the perfect spot to sell Oni Island merchandise. Gotta make the best of a bad deal, right? Or you wind up miserable. That demon-shaped island appeared out of nowhere a while ago, when the water dragon went crazy and the city got that weird fog. All that's happened since that island turned up. Every day it looks like it's in a different place, too. There can't be a weirder sight anywhere in the world. Oni Island, eh? But it's gonna be tough getting over there. Once we get there, I bet we'll wish we never did. What are you muttering about? It's time to liven up and do some business. You want shopping, Duty Pooch? Then take a look. We have plenty of yen, and he really has nothing for us. He does have that, mermaid rod, which we haven't used yet, but, you know, we'll find a use for that eventually. Over here, let's see how much praise it gets. 20, it's okay. I believe, is there a stray bead in here? I believe this might be a Mermaid Spring. No, Mermaid Spring is over there. But is there treasure in here? I thought so. You are there. But you're not a stray bead, you're just an exorcism slip. You're not even, like, good treasure, you're just kind of existent treasure. Which is, I guess that's not bad treasure. You can sell exorcism slips for, like, yen still. It's not a lot of yen, I think it's only about, maybe 500 for an M. I can't remember right now. We could go check, I mean, merchant right there, but I don't want to waste the time. Which is why I'm getting this treasure. Not wasting time, I promise. I'm totally wasting time. Anyway, treasure. I thought that was a stray bead from one. I was like, what? How did I forget? No, it's the mermaid coin. Kind of looks like a stray bead if you're dumb, and I am. See? I mean, if you don't know green from orange, well, if you're colorblind, you wouldn't. Well, is there colorblind? I know like there's specific like levels of colorblindness. I'm not sure if one of them is seeing orange as green. Probably. I mean, I'm not sure. You are enemies we've already seen. Oh wait, no you're not. You're a flying guardian. You looked a lot like a normal guardian. These are halo guardians, and they, yeah, they're kind of like what were they? Blue imps. Yes, blue imps. They, you know, the blue imps had kites. These is kind of a weird wheel thing they fly on. You can cut them down with power slash as you could with bloody blue imps, bloody blue imps, blue blood. I don't even know. Well, okay. Their full finisher is Cherry Bomb. I know that for a fact this time, instead of thinking that it is. I know it is. I am positive of that. See? I was right. Rather, the wiki I checked was right. I mean, I was right. But I believe that does it for all the new enemies we've seen through Demon Scrolls, I suppose, in North Ryoshima Coast. But there is also still plenty to do here. Like this guy up here, Yoichi. We haven't seen him since the city checkpoint where he ran away because he kind of blew up the guard station, I suppose. These cows are not afraid. Whatever, there's a stray bead right here next to the cows and next to this weird yellow pond that doesn't have any treasure in it. It's just kind of there for some reason. There's nothing really in this area either up here, except, well, obviously for Yoichi. Well, there's a face I know. It's been a while, Poochie. Hey, you're the apple guy who was over at the big drawbridge. We didn't see you in the city. What are you doing here? Well, I've had a complete change of heart since then. I gave up my old job and set off on a journey to hone my skills. This suits me much better than my formal duties back in the city. Nippon's best archer and his bow, Goldenfire, are still in top form. Hey, here, Poochie, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Well, you can see where he's firing, sort of at the tree that Waka seems to have sprouted. Let's go ahead and draw some water to that tree. Some weird yellow sacred water, I suppose. I don't know what the water actually is, but... Weird graphical glitch on the peach that grew. I suppose it's peach. What in the world? My arrow. It just made that fruit ripen. These arrows must be possessed or something. Oh no, I just remembered. I've got to be somewhere. Where was it again? Never mind, gotta go. Can't be late. And just for a second, I'm not running away. I'm not scared. Well, goodbye and good luck. Drops apples on his way. They really look like oranges and not apples, but I don't care. Let's feed these cows. I don't care that he's dropping orange apples. I just want to feed cows. It's my purpose in life. I mean, I was born to feed cows. There's some other stuff to do here. We can't actually go up there yet. I didn't remember. I thought there was a Konohana Blossoms there. Apparently not. There's a Demon Gate over here, though. That's important. With the Halo Guardians? Yes. You can kind of tell the difference. They look very similar to normal Guardians. Headless Guardians, whatever you want to call them. I have normal Guardians, or generic Guardians, but whatever. Are they dead? They look like they were gonna play a flute. I don't think they have a flute. Maybe they do. They kind of do. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter at all. Thinking about it now. I was going to counter, but I had Godhood. It's like super armor, basically. Godhood. Oh, God. Although, I'm not going to talk about this too much because it's never going to fucking happen. If Ami wasn't Smash, Godhood would be a kind of sweet mechanic. And also countering is whatever. Another counter. Leaves appearing out of nowhere, but destroying that Demon Gate got us a tree. I know, not exactly the most exciting things. We don't have to sprout it, but there is a girl. I guess she was sucked up in the Demon Gate. Oh god, she's got bunnies. Feed the bunnies. I think this might be a record for the most I've fed animals in the past, like, 10 episodes. Oh, hello, doggy. Have you come to see Cat Call Tower? You can hear it from here. That cat crying. It sounds so sad. That tower was built on that island a long time ago. They say there's a huge cat statue on the top. It used to be a real cat before, but after it lived for a really long time, it turned into a god. Then it built the tower to watch over the world from the top. But the tower was so high, the cat got scared and couldn't come down. It was up there for so long that it turned to stone in the end. And it's been alone up there ever since. That's why it cries like that, even now. Isn't that just the saddest story you've ever heard? Huh? You want me to tell you about Cat Call Tower? No. No. Everything my story's not true, don't you, doggy? But there are a bunch of cat paw prints all over the tower walls. They've got to be from the cat god that climbed on it. But it's been alone for ages and ages. It's so sad. I bet it's hungry. I wish I could take it something to eat. Right, that is Cat Call Tower. It goes out of the game's draw distance. That's how big it is. But, actually over here, we've ripened that fruit on the tree. We should probably go over there. As big as this ocean is, there isn't really much in the ocean proper. There's stuff like littered around like islands and whatnot, but in the water itself there isn't too much. This gives us no treasure, but just a bunch of praise, which basically for free, and to progress the side quest. Yeah, I'll do that. So I thought this was a glitch, but apparently no. These are just mushrooms growing on the side of trees. Wow, this garden sapling is just bursting with blossoms. Wonder how long this puppy's been watching over the Ryoshima Coast. That is the one Waka sprouted somehow. Don't quite know what I did. I guess he just cut down the fruit. Although, look, he only cut down the fruit for the first one. Otherwise, we've been blooming it. So, who knows how Waka did it? This is also one of the most annoying areas of the game because, well, I guess it's not that annoying because we have lily pads already made, but there's like a lot of space in between the proper island and then that tree. It seems so. That's one of the most annoying parts of the game. If that part wasn't in the game, this game would be perfect. But, that whole distance, it's annoying. I shouldn't have said most annoying part of the game, because it's not, but it's kind of annoying. Regardless, hole here we can jump down. And this is the first of one of these areas. these like divine spring sort of areas, these happy zones with bunnies. 3 animals fed. 3 groups of animals, I suppose, not exactly just 3 animals. We run up like 200 praise in this episode, by the way. There's an Anaba in here, by the way, the black and white bunny. Basically in these areas, you have generally 3 clovers and 3 chests. And often there's a stray bead in these areas, because why not? I mean, they're kind of hidden. This one wasn't exactly hidden, but you can get a lot of praise from these areas because there are those 4 trees to bloom, 3 clovers, animals to feed. And that's actually generally a lot of animals, so you should feed them. But yeah, stray bead and a treasure, which of a boar, Bakugami, and a golden peach that we'll probably never use. We'll probably use 3 of them to fill the astral pouch when we get extra ones, but past that, I imagine we'll not really use astral pouches. Or, yeah, golden peaches. I like how Ami has to yawn before leaving. But there is plenty more to at least see in Ryoshima Coast, if not do, because we are kind of running out of time here. But I want to, explore the area, show it all off before we, properly advance everything. So who's over here? No one, it's just a dock. There is some treasure in clams off the side, on the actual coast of Ryoshima Coast. That was a weird way to say that sentence, but whatever. Yeah, like in these clams, kind of like in proper southern Ryoshima Coast, I suppose it is. I like to call it just, it's called just Ryoshima Coast most of the time, but it is technically southern Ryoshima Coast, the one we, entered to begin with. So that's nice. That treasure wasn't very good. There's one over there. Can this treasure save the rest? And, okay, well, there's people over there. We'll see what's going on. Let's make it daytime. Make it daytime. There we go. Coral! And now that's from the Dragon Palace, so that's interesting. Kind of like, sounds like the Dragonian domain. But this here, hey Urashima, so you got taken by that porker guy, right? And he took you to a castle at the bottom of the sea? If that's true, where's that porker now, huh? Yeah, where is he now? Yeah, where is he? What are they talking about? It ain't porker, it's Orca. He's an emissary of the Dragon Palace, and he comes for people worthy of going there. Yeah, right. Didn't your mom teach you not to tell lies? Let's get him. Yeah, get him. Are they beating him with fish or what? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Only cowards gang up on people like that. Hey, who's that? Good timing. I'm bored of playing with him now. Come on, let's go play somewhere else. Yeah, let's go play. So they went off. What do you think those little brats were talking about, Ami? What do they mean by a castle at the bottom of the sea? Hey kid, how long you plan on staying like that? Hey, I'm talking to you. What's wrong, kid? Hey kid. Hello? Anyone home? Hello! Hello! What are we gonna do? Any bad ideas for a ball? Attack him! I must have dozed off. I reckon I did that a lot on the beach. I don't know who y'all are, but I sure appreciate you waking me up. When I ain't got the strength to go home, sometimes I nap here. You were sleeping? You really had us worried, hunched over all so long like that. You're not sick or injured, are you? No, sir. I'm fit as a fiddle, I am. Just taking a nap on the beach is all. Oh, well, that's a relief. Anyway, what was that about a castle at the bottom of the sea? Would you mind filling us in? No one ever believes me about it. There's a land under the sea here in Ryoshima. The Dragonians and Sea God live there in the Dragon Palace. The Dragon Palace is an amazing place. Real pretty. I haven't been there in a dog's age, though. Dragon Palace? Land of the Dragonians? They're the ones controlling the water dragon. Himiko said so. So just how does one get down to that palace, bucket boy? How could a big bone lad like you would loot that water dragon and make it all the way down to the bottom of the sea? The water dragon was much nicer in those days. But you can't just choose to go to the Dragon Palace, see? Only worthy people can go. If you're worthy, an emissary called Orca comes to get you. So this Orca dude is an emissary from the Dragon Palace. And just how do you get to meet this guy anyway? Now that's one question that ain't so easy to answer. Y'all see that pier over yonder? That pier is where I met Orca. I was looking out to the sea when he came with the morning sun. Orca only comes if you're worthy of the Dragon Palace, I reckon. Okay, I really just want to talk to you. I'm sorry for jumping twice. Oh, you don't say anything new. Well, we are coming up on the time I would like to end this video, but let's head over here real quick and see what's up with this house over here, because I, like to kind of just get all the location, sightseeing stuff out of the way before we progress the plot in an area. I don't always want to do that. I just kind of want to do it in this episode because it's nice to... We've come to a new area of Nippon, kind of. I mean, the northern area of an area we've already been in. We gotta explore it and get all the treasure and meet all the people. We met Orca. Bloody Urashima. Urashima does have some mythology behind him. I will be going over that next episode. In that next episode. Actually, it might be a better time to do it. Actually, yeah, definitely. It's what am I thinking? I was thinking of a different thing. I was actually thinking of nothing else. What am I talking about? I don't know. We'll go over Urashima's mythology sometime. Whenever it becomes more relevant. There are monkeys there, but regardless, let's go into this house and see what's up there. You can see the water dragon over there. I never noticed that. That's so cool. I never knew he was over there. Because generally, I don't come to this area till later in the game, and I guess he's just not here at that point. Oh, welcome. We're happy to see anyone here at the moment, even a dog. There just isn't any fresh fish available these days. We've hardly got any customers at all. We're well known for our chef, Mr. Umi's fine dishes. I hope you get to try one of them. So yeah, there's obviously a shortage of fish because of the water dragon. Goodness gracious, whatever will I do? Even I, the great chef Umi, can't cook without ingredients. I'm at the end of my rope. His eyes are creepy. Listen, doggy, can I bend your furry little ear? There's no good fish here lately, and I can't cook without fish. I feel like I'm starting to lose my touch. I've had enough! There's gotta be something around here that'll make a good meal. Hey, what are you looking at? No, it'd be too much effort getting all that fur off here. I need some juicy fruits off the sea to show what I can do. And they must be fresh. It's an insult to the sea and the fish if the dish goes wrong. No, I don't know what the story is with the water dragon. But I do know that the fish I need aren't being caught. Still, I've asked the fisherman. I can't do any more than that. I guess all I can do is sit tight and wait for good news. So yeah, this fish shortage is kind of affecting everyone. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with the water dragon. Get him back in control, I suppose. But with all of that, you can see Oni Island off the coast. That's where we should be heading as soon as we can. With that said, thanks for watching part 38, of Okami. And next time, we maybe meet Orca and see if we can get to the Dragonian domain. See you next time.